Next topic is priority and severity. Whenever we identify any of the defect in the application while we do the testing, we will classify the problems based on the impact that has on the business. First we'll see the priority. Priority is nothing but it is the importance of the defect that needs to be fixed, or how soon this defect needs to be fixed. Priority can be divided into three types, that is high, medium and low. First is high priority. High priority means the problems that has major impact on the customer business and it needs to be fixed on the immediate basis. For example, whenever the customer clicks on the add to cart page, then it is going to the blank page. Then it should be fixed on the immediate basis. Otherwise, the customer he would not be able to proceed to the order. Next type of priority is medium priority. This defect also it has a major impact on the customer business. The problems it need to be fixed before releasing the product to the customer. For example, whenever the user he go and search the product in the e-commerce website, and when he selects the filter option, but the filter option it is not working, so there is an impact on the business here. This has to be fixed before we release the product to the customer. Next is low priority. In this low priority, it has a minor impact on the customer business. That is, the defect it should be fixed, but there is time, otherwise it can be fixed in the next release also. For example, privacy policy or the cancellation policy, like this. Next we'll see the severity. Severity is nothing but the impact of the defect on the customer business. It can be divided into four types, that is blocker or the showstopper, critical, major and minor. To analyze the severity of the test case, it will depend on the module. We will choose the severity according to the module. If in the module there are many features, in that even if one feature is critical, we claim that test case to be critical. It depends on the features for which we are writing the test case. Now we'll see the types of severities. Blocker or the showstopper. It means the main functionality of an application itself is not working. For example, the login page itself is not working, or the home page is not loading properly, or the URL itself it is not loading or opening. Next type of severity is critical defect. It means it has a huge impact to the business. That is, there is a huge business loss to the customer and it has to be fixed on the immediate basis or as soon as possible. For example, in Myntra application, kids feature it is not working, or the beauty feature it is not working. Like this, if there is any defect, then it should be fixed on the immediate basis. Next type of severity is major. This major means there is a defect in the application, a major system or a component which is not working properly. But however, we can continue the testing here. It would not impact so much on the business. For example, if there is any banner image on the footer of any e-commerce application, customer he will rarely click on the banner image. Whenever customer clicks on that banner image, it will be redirected to the blank page. Next type of severity is minor. In this, there is a defect in the application, and because of this, there is a slight business loss, but it can be fixed on the later stage also. The testing it can be continued without the interruption. For example, the shipping policy or the privacy policy. This type of policies it will be rarely used by the customers. It will only be seen only when there is any defect in the purchased product or like that. Only then they will see the return policy or the privacy policy like that. Now, what would be the defect with high priority and high severity? Whenever the defect happens on the basic functionality of an application and it will not allow the user to perform any of the activity on the application. For example, home page is not working or the login page it is not working, like this. This will be Defect with high priority and high severity. It needs to be fixed on the immediate basis. Next is the defect with low priority and low severity. Any spelling mistakes that happens or the issues in the footer of the page or the paragraph of the privacy policy or the shipping policy, this would not impact much on the business. It can be fixed on the later stages also. This is called the low priority and low severity defect. Next, we'll see the defect with high priority and low severity. Whenever there is a spelling mistake that happens on the cover page or heading or the title of the application, such kind of a defect we can call it as defect with the high priority and low severity. Because there is no business loss here. Whenever this defect happens, this will impact the brand here. It should be fixed on a high priority. For example, Amazon logo or the Flipkart logo or the spelling mistake in the logo. This type of problems, it should be fixed on the immediate basis. Next, we'll see the defect with low priority and high severity. Whenever the defect happens on the functionality of an application and it will not allow the user to perform any of the activity on that functionality, but the customer, he will rarely click on those functionalities. Thank you for watching our video. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel so that you do not miss any of our video or updates. Thank you.